Now that we covered rule number 1, multiplying like basis, we know that we add the exponents. Rule number 2, dividing like basis, we subtract the exponents. And rule number 3, power of a power, we multiply the exponents. Let's put them all together and see what that would look like. We're going to do a simple exercise, and then next comes the big monster. So, if I've got this, 2x squared y, everything to the power of 3, the whole thing divided by 2xy to the power of 2. I can go about it in different ways, but I'm gonna try to I'm gonna do the top part first to get rid of that exponent, and then put everything together. So 2 to the power of 3, that's 2 times 2 times 2, right? So it's 2 to the 1 times 2 to the 2, so it's really 2 to the power of 3, and 2 to the power of 3 is 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 7. Okay, x to the power of a power, so 2 times 3 is 6. X to the power of 6. Y to the power of 1 to the power of 3, so 1 times 3 is 3. It's y to the power of 3. Divided by, well, nothing's changed here, so we're just going to keep the same. 2x y to the power of 2. 8 divided by 2, those are just coefficients, there's no exponent rules. 8 divided by 2 is 4. Now I have x to the power of 6 divided by x to the power of 1. When I divide like basis, I subtract the exponent. 6 minus 1 is 5. Y to the power of 3 divided by y to the power of 2. Dividing like basis, I subtract the exponents. 3 minus 2 is 1, so I'm just going to write y. I'm not going to put a 1 because it's a little redundant. Okay, so let's see what a more difficult example would look like. And we're going to call this the big monster. But it's not really a big monster. It's actually 3 little easy, or actually 4 little exponent questions all together. So I got the numbers, so that's 2. That's it, one number. I got the A's, the B's, and the C's. And if I look at them separate, this is going to be pretty easy. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to go across, and let's see what we can do. So let's get rid again of the exponents outside. 2 to the power of 2 is equal to 4. Because that was just a coefficient. B squared to the power of 2 is equal to A to the power of 4. Because I multiply the exponents. B to the power of 3 to the power of 2, multiply the exponents, 3 times 2 is 6. C to the power of 4 to the power of 2, multiply the exponents, 4 times 2 is 8. The other bracket, 3 to the power of 3, 8 to the power of 3 to the power of 3, 3 times 3 is 9. B to the power of 4 to the power of 3, 4 times 3 is 12. C to the power of 1 to the power of 3, 1 times 3 is 3. Divided by A to the power of 1 to the power of 2, 1 times 2 is 2. B to the power of 5 to the power of 2, 5 times 2 is 10. C to the power of 3 to the power of 2, 3 times 2 is 6. So, has it gotten a little better? Well, at least we don't have those exponents outside. Now, we can just put everything together, almost in one step, almost. So I only have one coefficient, which is 4. So I'm going to put that here, 4. Now let's look at the A's. I've got an A here, multiplying an A here, divided by an A here. So when I multiply like basis, I add, and when I divide, I subtract. So it's just going to be 4 plus 9 minus 2. 4 plus 9 minus 2. And I've got my B. I got a B multiplied by B divided, so 6 plus 12 minus 6 plus 12 minus the 10. And then the C. 8 plus 3 minus 6. 8 plus 3 minus 6. And I'm sure you can do this now in your head. Actually, you can do the whole thing, right? So it's 4. 4 plus 9 is 13. 13 minus 2 is 11. 6 plus 12 is 18, minus 10 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11, 11 minus 6 is 5. And check it out, the big monster became 4, a to the power of 11, b to the power of 8, c to the power of 5. Not such a big monster anymore.